Although it's a fairly recent concept, YouTube has become a multi-million-dollar platform for young personalities to create a brand and a celebrity status for themselves amongst a huge online community. YouTubers such as Dan have amassed what amounts to a small fortune in a remarkably short amount of time, despite only being in his early 20s. However, recently he has completely fallen off the radar and created a blackout across his social media platforms, and has gone as far as to delete all of his videos from his channel, effectively destroying his own online career. 2 years on from his disappearance, I'm here to find out why a former online celebrity would throw away his chance of becoming a millionaire before the age of 25.
So basically started off kind of small, we would like call delivery, and we'd get delivery drivers to come to our house, and they'd open the door and they would just see like absolute mayhem inside. So it was just quite funny.
Well, those were brilliant. Like, the delivery driver series is what made me become a subscriber in
Yeah.
the first place.
Thanks, man.
The bigger you got, the more content you had to produce. Did the pressure at any time become overwhelming?
Well, it definitely started to shift from just being a hobby to becoming a full-time job when I got the silver play button. It definitely upped the pressure because I had to start uploading more regularly and also trying like a wider variety of videos to try and please as much of the public as I could.
You then moved on to taking suggestions from your own followers and subscribers. That really elevated your channel.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Basically what I would do is I would take 5 suggestions every week, and I'd pick my favorites, and then whichever one got the most votes, I would then do as a prank. And yeah, it's just sort of what set my channel apart from the rest, and we even gave it a name in the end, which was "I Dare You, Mate."
The fact you'd seemingly do anything you would dare to is what I think earned you your spot as one of the biggest YouTubers on the site.
Yeah, no, definitely. And at the time, it seemed like a good thing, but I wasn't, thinking in terms of consequences, really.
And that's what you owe your success to, the ability to not care what might happen. It's what made you a legend in many people's eyes.
Yeah. But, I had a responsibility as a role model to the young people that were watching my videos. The videos were kind of getting out of hand eventually, and so...
Is this what led to you deleting your channel? I mean, were you becoming more self-aware of the pranks you were pulling and maybe even a little bit embarrassed of them?
I wouldn't say embarrassed, no. At the time, I was proud. But then I realised that, I needed to do something about it, and so...
Since you deleted your channel and your social media accounts, people have begun to speculate about what's actually happened to you. People have come up with theories that you've died, or you've gone to prison. Whatever the theory, How have you dealt with this speculation?
I've avoided looking too much into it, if I'm honest. I thought that if I sort of blocked it out, I wouldn't really, still be involved in this. I'd just let it die out eventually. Mm-hmm. If I'm honest, I just wanted things to get back to normal before I got big.
Yeah, well, at the time you were coming up to 10 million subscribers, which is bigger than the entire population of New York. So it was around the time of late July when you received your last suggestion before the social media blackout, before you deleted your YouTube channel and disappeared off the internet forever. Was that a hard decision for you to make?
I think it was a necessary decision to make. After what happened, I couldn't really continue doing pranks. I couldn't do it all by myself, and none of my team would work with me anymore, so...
So something happened in that time that made you want to pack it all in?
Dan was reluctant to tell me what had happened in July 2 years ago. Instead, he insisted it was easier if he showed me. He agreed to meet with me at his house where he'd made his online domain. So a week later, I turned up at the place where his YouTube empire was created, not knowing what to expect.
Hey! So, obviously you're here to find out why I quit YouTube and deleted all my videos. I guess the main reason is I sort of wanted to find a way out of it, and I thought there was no better escape than to just delete all my videos and delete all my social media and just pretend like it never happened. But the more time went on, the more I realised that I couldn't actually escape it. I don't know, haven't really spoken to anybody about this in 2 years. It was just a bit weird. Late July, and so I was getting all of my suggestions for the video that I would be doing this week, and I got this suggestion on Twitter from at Kate Miller 16, who said, "Dear Dan, I dare you to catfish a man and bring him into your house. Hashtag I dare you, mate." It ended up being the most voted for tweet, and we ended up doing it. So what we did is we created a online social dating profile where basically she would be this 17-year-old girl, and we called her Shannon. We were getting loads of messages from different people, but there was this one guy who just kept on coming back and coming back and coming back, and so we thought, this is the one. This guy was much, much older than her, so, you know, we thought it was really inappropriate, her being underage and everything. And at the time, we kind of thought we were doing a service, almost, by doing this. And also we found out, after a little bit of research, that this guy was married. And so we thought, you know, all the more reason to do it.
So at this point, is what you're doing almost entrapment?
Almost. No, that was definitely entrapment.
So this guy's married and a teacher. It's not looking good for him then. Was he saying quite graphic stuff?
Yeah, and that's where the humour was meant to be coming from. And, you know, he was saying some really out there shit. And we thought it was really funny at the time. And the stupid thing was, it wasn't even one of our bigger pranks. It was just one of their suggestions. And I started thinking about this guy and, you know, what he must have thought of the whole situation, and, you know, like, the target audience was going to be, like, his students. Then I found out that he'd gone home that day, and he just gone home, and he I guess he just couldn't take what would happen if people found out, so.
Did he kill himself? Jesus Christ. This is the first time you've spoken to anyone about it. So you've had that looming guilt. How have you dealt with that?
Sorry.
We'll just give him a minute.
After discovering the dark truth, I was eager for a follow-up interview to try and shed light on what had happened. Unfortunately, Dan refused to meet with us again. We tried to contact him for a further 3 weeks. However, he cut all contact.
I say we leave it. I mean, he clearly wants nothing to do with the film, so...
We can't, really.
What else are we going to do? There's nothing else we can do.
I mean, if you're happy to leave it there.
Of course I'm not happy, but we can't do anything else, can we? came into this expecting to tell the story of a YouTuber who gave up the chance of becoming a millionaire. Dan's refusal to meet with us leaves me with more questions than answers. This story is going to resonate with me especially. I can't help feel somewhat responsible, as I was one of the many people who voted for the catfish prank.